Hello, and welcome to Fiddle Brown's Computer Networking Lab. You're watching the instructional video, Print Server Management. We're now on the server called Print Server 1. The goal of this video is to create a print server where the print server is able to configure the connections to the printers that it is connected to. First, let's go to the control panel. And then devices and printers. We can see that there's only one printer, and it is a software printer, not a hardware printer. What we're basically going to do is add some hardware printers and make them shareable so that other computers can connect to them. We'll choose that the printer wasn't listed because we have no physically directly connected printers. There are printers connected by networking Ethernet cables. First, we have to give it the IP address of the printer. I don't want it to try to automatically detect the type of printer that it is. I always prefer to tell the server what print driver I want it to use to avoid any possibility of confusion. We have a number of choices of what type of network card the printer has. I would just use a generic. And now we have a list of print drivers. The one we want is a Hewlett-Packard. I want to choose a name that's descriptive to the people in my company. There, I created the printer called Alpha Quadrant. On this particular device, it's listed as my default printer, but that would not necessarily be true of any other computer that connected to it. Now let's go ahead and view it as a share. I am typing in a share name, / print server 1. And here we can see that the Alpha Quadrant is visible, not only to this computer, but to other computers. Okay, now let's test it out. We'll go to PC 1 and try to use the print server. I'll put in / print server 1 so that I can see the shares that are available to me. I have to put in a username password that the print server recognizes. Notice that it's calling it PC1, which is the name of this computer. In order to put a username and password that the print server recognizes, I have to either put in the print server's name, if it's a standalone server, or the domain that it's connected with. There we can see the printer called Alpha Quadrant 1. Let's double click on it, and the drivers will be downloaded for us from the print server. Now when we go to devices and printers, we can see that the Quadrant Alpha printer has been added to our list. Let's take a look at its properties. We could see in the Share tab that there's a button for us to add additional drivers. And here's a quick look at the rest of the tabs. Now we're back on Print Server 1. Let's install the Print Management tool, which can help us simplify the work when working with printers. We've seen this wizard before, so I'm just going to go straight through it. Here I'll click on the Print and Document Services and continue on. Okay, it's finished installing. We'll go up to Tools and choose the Print Management tool. Instead, let's just go to Administrative Tools. We can see that there are a number of ready-made filters that we can choose from. You can create custom filters in order to monitor the printing environment. I'll give it a very simple name, and then I could choose from the drop-down box what I wanted to monitor. I'll just cancel out of this. And here's more specific information about the printers, such as its drivers, the type of forms you can use for it, the ports that are currently available or that have been used, and the list of printers that we have. We can see the Alpha Quadrant printer that we created, and it has the same tabs that were on PC1. We have seen how print management services can simplify and centralize print management duties. I hope this video has been informative, and I thank you for viewing.